We'll see the #4 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Noles will kick this deep to get us going. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. Powering through. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks right for a quick completion. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Not able to connect, incomplete. A
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, drops back. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
The Seminoles will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And looking for a big play here. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of the time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
First and 10 play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's complete downfield. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, first and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets past the tackler into open space now. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. New center down to the offense. First and 10. The shotgun handoff here.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Escapes the sack. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive was demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. It's a fake punt. Now looking to throw. It's caught, but now can he make the first down? Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And the return man runs out of bounds.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and
he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget a still-play defense in the shoe and has such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half is just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
No problem with B&T right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before half. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with first down and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Defense is coming after him. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
They look to throw it here on second down. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack. The offense has been moving backwards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Just time enough for one more play in the half. A handoff from the shotgun. Finding some room with the 25. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Florida State offense on the field. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down before the tackle.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll take a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida State, 13.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Oh, look at the quick cut. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Caught quickly. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after the completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Down he goes. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the sophomore making an impact play.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. I mean, look at that uniform. You think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Florida State, 13.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Receiver in motion now. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 45, Florida State 13.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job at preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Line 22.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Tackle is made at the 20-yard line. Third down coming up.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man, has the first down. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. 3rd and long from their own 1. They've got to get a few yards to give the punters some room here. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they stop him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Powers through a tackle. He's found some room at the 45. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of